Hi friends, once again welcome back in our educational channel, that is Precise Electronics. Friends, in previous lecture we have studied age trigger JK flip-flop as well as a clock JK flip-flop. And in this new video lecture we are going to study the next type of flip-flop, that is master slave JK flip-flop. Friends, what is master slave JK flip-flop? In this master slave JK flip-flop, master and slave, so these are the two different flip-flops, are connected to each other. That means slave cascade to the master, or slave follows the master, or in other words, the master drives the slave flip-flop. So that is a master slave JK flip-flop in which two flip-flops are used. But friends, why master slave JK flip-flop is designed? So obviously it is designed to eliminate the drawback of JK flip-flop. So what is the drawback of JK flip-flop? In JK flip-flop, when both J and K inputs are high and the clock input is high, that means the flip-flop is in enable mode, and when both J and K inputs are high, the race around condition occurs. Race around condition. And to eliminate this race around condition, to remove this race around condition, the next flip-flop is designed or invented. This flip-flop is master slave JK flip-flop. Now the logic diagram of master slave JK flip-flop is going to be displayed on your screen. From this diagram, it is clear that there are two flip-flops, master and next one is a slave. Master flip-flop is positive edge triggered JK flip-flop. The clock pulse is applied to this master flip-flop through two AND gates. J and K inputs are also connected to that particular AND gates. The outputs are feedback to that AND gates. So output of first AND gate drives the set input of first JK flip-flop, while the output of lower AND gate drives the K input of first JK flip-flop. That is a master JK flip-flop. That means J drives the set terminus and K drives the reset terminus. Output of master flip-flop, that is a Q and Q complements, are connected to AND gate, and through AND gate that output drives the set and reset terminal of next flip-flop, that is a slave flip-flop. The clock pulse is also applied to the slave flip-flop, but in this case the clock pulse is applied to AND gate through inverter. So the complement of clock, that means high pulse is converted to low pulse and low pulse is converted to the high pulse. So complement of that clock pulse is applied to clock input terminal of next flip-flop, that is a slave flip-flop. So that is the logic diagram, that is the constructional diagram of master slave JK flip-flop. Master flip-flop is positive edge triggered JK flip-flop, while the slave flip-flop is negative edge triggered JK flip-flop. Now we are moving toward the working. First, when J is high and K is low, when J is high and K is low, at the positive clock edge of input clock pulse, the master flip-flop goes into set mode. Because J is connected to the set terminal, clock input is high, so obviously flip-flop is in enable mode. So as per the state of the input trigger pulse, the flip-flop goes into set mode or reset mode. In this case, J input is high, so flip-flop is in set mode. The next condition, when J input is low and K input is high. When J is low, K is high, positive edge is applied to the clock terminal. So flip-flop goes into reset mode. Hence the output now becomes Q drops to 0 and Q complement goes to 1. The next condition, when both J and K inputs are high. When both J and K inputs are high, the master flip-flop goes into toggle mode. Hence output continuously changes between high and low state. And this condition is known as a toggle condition. So flip-flop is in toggle condition. So from this we can conclude that master flip-flop is either in set mode, reset mode or in toggle mode as per the input states, as per the input trigger pulses. J is high, flip-flop is in set mode. When K is high, flip-flop is in reset mode, and when both J and K inputs are high, flip-flop is in toggle mode. That is the working of master flip-flop. The output of master flip-flop drives the J and K terminals of next flip-flop. That is basically set and reset terminals of next flip-flop. That is J inputs. So J input of slave flip-flop is connected to the Q, that is output of master flip-flops, while the Q complement is connected to the K terminal of next flip-flop, that is the slave flip-flop. So master flip-flop drives the J and K inputs of slave flip-flop. And as per the state of the master flip-flop, say slave flip-flop also enters in a particular state, that is a set mode, reset mode, or in toggle mode. But this transition of state occurs at the negative edge of the clock pulse, because slave is negative edge triggered JK flip-flop. That means if master is in set mode, slave also goes into set mode, but there is a delay of half cycle, because master is positive edge triggered. So at the positive edge of clock pulse, master enters into set mode, but at the negative edge of the clock pulse, the slave also goes into set mode. Similarly, it goes into reset mode, it goes into toggle mode. That means slave follows the master, but there is delay of half cycle. Master, that is positive edge trigger, slave, that is negative edge trigger. So slave follows master at the immediate next negative edge of the input clock. Friends, in this case, master flip-flop is positive edge triggered flip-flop, while slave flip-flop is negative edge triggered JK flip-flop. Slave flip-flop delivers the outputs. So what is the output of JK flip-flop? What is the output of master slave JK flip-flop? That is nothing but the output of slave flip-flop. As slave flip-flop is negative edge triggered flip-flop, this master slave JK flip-flop is known as negative edge triggered master slave JK flip-flop. Why it is negative edge triggered JK flip-flop? Because at the negative edge of input clock pulse, slave delivers the output. That is Q goes to high level, or Q complement goes to high level, or both Q and Q0 changes the state between high and low. That's why this flip-flop is known as negative edge triggered master slave JK flip-flop. The symbol of master slave JK flip-flop is now going to display on the screen. From this symbol, it is clear that the first flip-flop, that is master flip-flop, is positive edge triggered, because positive edge is directly applied. There is no bubble, that means it is a positive edge triggered, while the slave, the clock pulse is connected to the clock terminal of slave flip-flop through NOT gate. That means a bubble is there. This bubble indicates the inversion, active low. So low pulse is applied to the slave flip-flop. So that is a symbol of master slave JK flip-flop, in which master is given by, master is basically positive edge triggered, so only triangle is there, while the slave is negative edge triggered. So along with triangle, the bubble is there, that indicates the negative edge triggered flip-flop. So that is master slave JK flip-flop. Now the truth table of master slave JK flip-flop is going to be displayed on your screen. From this truth table, it is clear that there is a clock input, J input, K inputs, and outputs. When clock input is low, the flip-flop is in disable mode, because it is the first clock. So when the clock input is low, flip-flop is in disable mode, so output of flip-flop remains in last state, and this don't care state is denoted by crossbar. Now when clock input is low, that low clock input is denoted by downward arrow. So when the clock input is low, J is 0, K is 0, flip-flop remains in initial stage, remains in last state. When clock input is low, J is 0, K is 1. J is 0, K 1. So that means the reset pulse is applied, and flip-flop goes into reset mode, due to which the output now becomes Q is equal to 0, Q complement 1, reset. When clock pulse is low, J input is high, K input is low, the set pulse is applied to flip-flop, due to which the flip-flop goes into set mode, and hence output becomes Q is equal to 1, Q complement is 0. Set. Once again, when clock input is low, both J and K inputs are high, the flip-flop now is in toggle mode. It changes its state between 1 and 0, continuously changes state between 1 and 0, hence it is known as a toggle mode, and that is indicated by T. So friends, that is master slave JK flip flop, and it is negative age trigger master slave JK flip flop. As slave is negative age trigger flip flop, the transition of state occurs at the negative age, and hence in the truth table the negative age is given, and this negative age is denoted by the downward arrow. So friends, that is master slave negative age trigger master slave JK flip flop. So friends, thanks for watching this video lecture. In next video lecture, we are going to study the next type of flip flop, and that is our last flip flop. And this flip flop is known as T flip flop. It is a toggle flip flop. So friends, thanks for watching this video lecture. Keep watching our video lectures. Bye. Take care. See you again in our next video lecture. Bye. Take care.